Hey guys, I'm Mezzy, and this is the guide for Galakras, the 5th encounter in the Siege of Orgrimmar raid. This is a 2-phase encounter, with the first phase consisting of waves of adds to deal with. The goal is to take control of the 2 towers and their cannons. You are also helped by a few faction leaders. If one of them dies, you will wipe. As there are plenty of adds, I'll go over the most important details, as the rest are mechanics and spells that you've seen before. In these waves there are 4 mini-bosses, 2 on the ground and 2 in the towers. Let's go over these first. For the tower bosses you need to watch out for their knockback abilities. They each have one, so you will have to dodge them to not get knocked off the tower. The Cannoneer also has a volley ability that you need to move out from. As far as the ground bosses go, High Enforcer Thranok has a cleave called Shattering Strike. He also pulls 5 people on 10 man and 10 people on 25 and towards him, and he will start channeling an AoE, for which you have to run away from. When you're fighting Korgra the Snake, you will have to move away from Poison Clouds, and when she gets to low health she'll start channeling an AoE that needs to be healed through. She also has 2 adds with her called Dragamaw Ebon Stalkers, who will try to move behind random raid members. If they get to your back, they will hit you for a large amount. To prevent this, simply move away from them. Now let's move on to the foot soldiers and what you need to watch out for with each of them. The Bone Crushers will charge at the faction leaders and start channeling an ability that does 10% of their maximum health every second. Taunt them off to stop them from doing this. Flame Slingers put patches of fire on the ground that you need to move out of. Protodrakes have a cone ability, so they need to be tanked facing away from the rest of the raid. Then there's the Tidal Shamans. These put down healing totems that need to be killed as soon as they're put down. Flag Bearers put down flags that buff the rest of the adds, so the flags need to be killed as well as soon as they spawn. Last, but certainly not least, Demolishers can knock players off the towers, so they need to be killed as soon as they spawn. Players on the towers should hide from the side on which the Demolisher is at, to prevent them from being hit while it's up. As a last note for Phase 1, Bone Crushers and Tidal Shamans have more health than the rest, so these should be focused on while the rest should be cleaved down. When you have both towers under your control, you want to bring Galakras down, as the ground group has the ground wave nearly killed. To get Galakras on the ground, you need a person in each cannon, and have them fire at Galakras at roughly the same time. When you have just one tower after wave 4, you can use the cannon to take down Protodrakes shooting fireballs at the raid on the ground. When you enter Phase 2, you should position the raid behind Galakras. This is due to the flames of Galakrond the boss will fire at a random raider. This does a high amount of AoE damage on impact, but this can be reduced by having players intercept it. So the ranged should stand behind the melee ready to form a line. The person who gets targeted should run back to max range, so that all the people in the line can get hit. Lastly, Galakras constantly pulses AoE fire damage, and it increases with 2% damage each time it does. This makes Phase 2 a burn phase, and you should use heroism around 40% to help you get through the higher damage in the last part of the phase. If you kill the correct adds and gimmicks in Phase 1 first and can intercept the flames of Galakrond in Phase 2, then you're well on your way to a kill, so good luck. If you liked this guide, please comment and subscribe. If you want to watch the rest of this fight, feel free to watch the rest of this video. I'm Mezzy, and I'll see you again next time.